Hello, Whitey Exotics here. First off, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that supported this channel. I did not expect it to get to 3k subs, so a big thank you to you guys for supporting the channel, and I'm going to do a special video today, just sort of as a milestone for hitting 3k subs. So I'm going to go through my collection and what I've got currently, and also I'm going to feed a couple of my animals, which we'll do in a second, before I go through them. So, first thing, my frogs are being estivated at the moment, which means I've put them under dry conditions and then wake them up in summer. I'm going to try and breed my African bullfrogs, which are just here at the moment. And as you can see, it's all dry, so yeah, I'm going to wake them up very soon. Okay, so this is my biggest Pac-Man frog, and she's hungry. Ooh. So let's see if I can get her to eat a chicken. I don't really want to go in on the bed. Right, put it up there. So this is not her home, by the way. This isn't her enclosure. This is just to feed her. And before I do this, I just want to give them a little dust. Calcium and multivitamin mixture, which you don't have to do, but I occasionally offer it to them. So there we go. Let's see how hungry she is. She's very hungry. There we go. Whoa. Oh, I don't have my tweezers to hand. There we go, she's got that. So these ones are going to be for my bus monitors. Very humid in there. Okay. Cody. So she's got stuck in that little... That was a close one. Ozzy. For some reason he doesn't go mad for the chicks, but he goes mad for mice. There we go. Alright, so the first two things I'm going to show you, besides all my reptiles and frogs, is my tailless whip scorpions. This one will be hiding around the back here. And just take all this off. There it is. And this one actually eats quite well, so I don't need to feed this today. Okay. And the bottom one I've got the Euphrenica salmonica, which is again another tailless whip scorpion. I can't see this one just at the minute, so we'll just skip that, but you can see that in my other videos. Okay. Right, so in here I've got a Histocaris species Nigeria, and you can actually see this because its burrows on the side. That is it's about a 6-inch female. My other one's not doing too well at the minute. I think it's coming to the end of its lifespan. I mean, I've had it about 4 years now, and obviously it was quite big when I got it. It was almost 8 inches, so that might be coming to the end of its lifespan. So I've got these new true spiders, and they are basically, they're UK natives, but they're not originally from the UK. They're called Green Fang spiders, and its scientific name is Segastria florentina. There's a guy on eBay at the minute that's selling these, and they're quite cheap, so I don't get them down here, so I bought a few of them. And if you're from the UK and you want to get hold of some, just search eBay for Green Fang spiders. So the biggest one I've got is actually about 2.5 to 3 inches. It's this one, and there's my finger, so you can see it's fairly big. Right, that one was about 2 inches as well, which is fairly big. So I've been keeping these drier. They obviously don't like being kept humid. Just move those across. There's just crickets in the top one. And here I've got Histocaris species geckos. I'm going to assume that they are proper geckos, but obviously I don't know that for a fact, so I'm just selling them as H. geckos. But I know for a fact the species Cameroon I've got are purebred, so there we go. These are getting quite big now, about 2.5 to 3 inches. So again, another Segastria florentina. This one's a smaller one. Same again. That one's empty. Okay, in here I've got a Euro species baby. One of the ones I had that was a baby. Obviously needs to be placed into a bigger enclosure, but for now that's fine for it. And I did actually get 2 new scorpions. I've started to get into scorpions a bit more. In here is the baby curly hair that I had in the unboxing video, and that was tiny. It was literally oh, it's actually shed, so that's pretty cool. So it was literally, you can see my gecko in the background looking. Oh, I wish I had a tripod up at this height, but I can't use the tripod up at this height. There we go. Okay, so this is my curly hair that I got given free when I bought the 2 whip scorpions, whip spiders, and this is getting pretty big now. This is, this is about 4.5 inches already. As you can see, it's massive. I wonder how big that's going to get, because it's only shed a few. It has just molted, so no worries. Plus, they're quite a docile species. So as you can see, this is getting very, very big. I'm going to have to move this very soon. chuck the lid back on there. Okay. And finally, in the bottom one, I've got a red claw, which is Pandinus cavumanus. I actually don't know if this is a true red claw because I bought one before, and it was darker than this. This one's just got like mauve red patterns on it, but I guess it must be. It must be a true red claw, but I'm not sure. And I've got two of these, so this one's the smaller one. I don't want to make this video too long, but it's already at the 11-minute mark. Okay, let's move this here. So I need to change the substrate I'm using for those geckos, because just calci sand is absolute crap. I would never recommend anyone buy it. It's made the enclosure really dusty as well, so I'm going to change that all about. And my friend who's just got into exotics, he keeps telling me to do that, so that's definitely on the list to do. Right, let's move this across. So I've actually got two geckos in here now. I bought a male, and the female's been laying a few eggs, but because it was quite dry in there, they've just shriveled up. So I've added a little modified cricket tub and using that as a humidity box with moss and soil in them. So the male is at the back, and I don't actually know where he is at the minute. I can't see where he's gone. Oh, there he is, he's on top. You can just see his body there. So, if I just lift this, he should come out. There he is. He's about 8.5, 9 inches at the minute. He's quite big. Not as big as the ones I had before. I had a male that was 10.5 inches, which was massive for a leopard gecko. Right, so that's all this done. In here I've got a P Metallica. As you can see, it's very, very humid in there. And the live plants are doing well, so that's good there. And the moss as well, it's all growing. But I just never really see her. Sometimes you'll see her come out at night, but I don't think I'm going to be able to show you her. She's always in there. So I skip through that one. Again, this is the same one I had in one of my earlier videos as a spiderling. It's now 7-inch adult, so you can look back and see that. Okay, and there is my species Nigeria, and she does not look like she's doing too well. She's all curled up. I've tried my hardest. I've been feeding her. She's been trying to eat. I've even had her in an ICU unit, which is a box full of water or softened tissue, and I mean moistened tissue, and that didn't work. So I don't think that one's got long. In here I've got species Goliath Phlogius, and that's from Australia. So this one, it's about 6.5 inches, but it's a very, very slow grower actually. I've heard they can get to 10 inches, but obviously if it does shed and gets quite big, I'll show it in a later video. I've got my my H. gigas behind there, the one that's actually the mother of all those baby spiders I've got, and she is 8.5 inch. She's massive, but yeah, I'm not going to show her. Obviously she's in one of the recent videos I did. In here I've got my chicken spider, and that's doing really well actually. If I can get the light on, you'll be able to see her. Where is she? There she is. You can see her back. She's a good 8.5 inch female. Waiting for her to molt actually, because she's going to be quite big when she's molted. Okay, my games and DVDs. That's empty, there's nothing in that. Okay, continuing where I left off, I've got all the boxes up on top of this one, up here, and I'll show you what's in those. So, this is my 9-inch female Lazidorides parahybana, which is a salmon pink bird eater. She's the biggest spider I've got currently, and I'd imagine she's going to molt very soon and probably hit almost 10 inches. But she's massive, huge, as you can see. Well, I sprayed the water on this one, my whip spider came out, so you can see that's a female. That's the I can't actually remember its common name, its scientific name. But what it's doing now is basically I've sprayed water in there, and she's using her claws to take the water off the other one and drinking it. Here we go. So she's going to do it now. Let me just try and steady this. There we go. Here we go. Look. There you go, she's drinking off of her own claw, which is pretty cool. Okay, so moving on, I've got... This is a Australian species as well. This is Selenotypus species Nebo, and it's very fast, so I'm a bit nervous about doing this, but there we go, there it is. And that's a 4-inch female. Quite a hissy little thing. That is a Histocrates species Gigas as well. It might even be Crassips, I'm not sure, one of the species. I'll have to wait till it molts again, but that's about 4.5, 5 inch. Right. Got a Euro species scorpion in here. This is the adult female that I had babies from. And it looks like she's going to drop again soon, so I'll have some more Euro species babies for sale. And this is a male Gigas. It's a huge male, it's about 7 inches. I can't get it spread out properly, but it's very big for a male. As you can see, look at the size of its legs. And it's trying to eat. The things are quite hungry. Yeah, it's a big male. So I need to feed him soon. In here I've got some more Histocrates species Gigas. Histocrates Gigas, and this is a female I had. She's a bit smaller, she's about 5.5, 6 inches, and she's just dropped a sack and they've all hatched. But I'm keeping them with the mother, so let's see if I can open this and get some of them out. There you go, loads of them in there. Okay. This is the Green Fang, and you can see that characteristic green on its fangs there. It shows up better in direct sunlight, but this is the biggest female I've got, and it's about, as I said, you know, about 2.5, 3 inches. So over here I've got some carnivorous plants, this is to get rid of any flies and stuff that comes in the room. One that's doing the best is this one with its sticky pads. So I'll just get the lid on that. Okay, so here is my cobalt blue. This is about a 6.5 inch female. She's quite big, and she's looking a bit dull, so she's going to get colours once she molts, which should be very soon. These are like lightning fast, so got to be careful. Yeah, let it go back in. It's the first time I've actually seen her in months. Right, so down here I've got my Chilean rose. She's about 6.5 inch, big for a Chilean rose, and I've had her since 2005, so that makes her about 15 years old total, maybe more, I'm not sure. She's actually quite docile. She thinks this is food. Shut that down. This one I've got a, I can't remember what its common name is, but it's called Lasiodorides striatus, and very, very bulky for a tarantula. Just get her to move down. There you go. She's got nice patterns on her. She's about 7 inches. This one I got my rainbow crab. He's doing pretty well. That one was pinch me, but yeah, he's pretty big. And down to the last few. I won't get my king baboon out. I have shown that in quite a few other videos, but it's too far in its burrow to disturb. So in this one I've got another red claw. This one's slightly bigger. There you go. Both eating pretty well, both quite stingy, so I don't recommend holding them. In here is my flat rock scorpion, and that's a big old scorpion. And finally, I've got another Histochrotes. This is a species Cameroon. I think I've had this since like 2011, so from a sling basically. And this one likes it really watery for some reason. It always empties its bowl out. There you go. She's pretty big. She's about 6.5 to 7 inch. Alright guys, hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll catch you in the next video. See you later, bye.